realize now, because I'm doing it vertically, I'm gonna have to put like a background. Figured I would do like some sort of vlog thing for the June readings, and this is the face of a man who has to take quetiapine to get to sleep every night. The June readings are all prepared. I actually write the descriptions the day after, giving the poem time to settle and, not stressing too much over that. Because, for some reason I have to explain the poems with hashtags and, try to get attention because, what was that comment? There was a commenter who said something along that line, and I was like Instagram averages like between 150 and 200 views. I'm like, well, that's not getting attention there. TikTok's like between 600 and 700 views. And then YouTube sometimes can range wildly, like 400 to like 1.5k. So, don't know exactly who I'm doing this for. But yeah, I just, so first things first, I need to do my poetry collection work, which is actually, so I do a carbon copy for every poem for the poetry collection. I used to do that for the poetry readings as well, but I found it wasn't as helpful as it ended up being, because then I could also censor the lyrics, because social media cares about that for some reason. People are allowed to, post vague threats to, trans events and queer events and things like that, but heaven forbid I say the F word or C word or, things like that. So yeah, it's been fun. Currently I'm nearing the end of Sirens of Titan, and I've got some other books. I think The Outsiders of Auckland by Kenneth Fella. He's a Kiwi author. So I think I'll leave. I think I'll leave the link in the description. After the poetry collection work, I usually do my chores. Then I have my first 2 writing blocks, which I am working on. Currently, it's under the name Slingers of Sonata. I don't know if that'll stay. Obviously, I don't even know if I'll progress after the first draft. This is how things work. Sometimes you set up, sometimes you'll spend like a whole year writing the first draft, 2 years or maybe 9 months writing the second draft. You'll get to the end of that and you'll just abandon the entire thing because you realize it's not something you're enjoying. And then I have a second project in the first draft phase, Routines, which is a more experimental novel. For those of you who don't follow me on social media, you're probably wondering why my bookcase is missing. Yeah, so my bookcase just full on. I think I was having a nap because, I'm still young. And my bookcase, I was woken suddenly by a loud crashing noise. I look over and my coffee pot, and it had collapsed, soaked my, I think the Robert Burns poetry collection in coffee, which was fun. But obviously, because this is a rental place, it was like, oh. So in the next part, I'll probably, when I finish my coffee, I'll probably show you the different outfit. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a inverse of, I think, the last time I did poetry readings, it was the black internal and white blazer. But yeah, so my white linen pants, the white linen vest, obviously a white shirt. I think the black tie would be good. It contrasts well with that. And the white, obviously the belt doesn't matter. And then this black blazer there. Do you know what? I was thinking about this while I was in the shower. Thinking back to, 16, 17 around that time. I remember, if you've gone through depressive episodes, or if you still do, you probably also have, you know, those times back in the day when you'd be like, all I need to do today, all I need, get out of bed, have a shower, back to bed. And I remember thinking at the time, this is never going to end. It's always going to be, it's always going to be my lot in life is to spend my days in bed, sleeping. You know, because I used to, you know, I'd wake up at like, some time at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Take my antipsychotic for at like 1 o'clock or 1:30, and then I would promptly fall back to. Yeah, I do this every day. Actually, that's the benefit of wearing a vest, like a waistcoat. Is you don't need to do the tie up properly. But yeah, so you know, I'd wake up at like 1 o'clock, take my antipsychotic, and so yeah, I would take it. The tiredness sets in maybe an hour after. Then you're asleep till like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. You go out, have like a snack. Of course, because it's an antipsychotic, you're desperate for carbohydrates, and because at the time I was a vegetarian, eating, but you know, not just a vegetarian, also a very picky eater, I was sort of forced to eat this very repetitive food that was very carb heavy and very nutrient lacking. Of course, the only one else in the house awake at such a time. So for now, gonna watch some YouTube. I've got all the work I need to set up the ballad. I've written 5 or 6 ballads, but I still don't remember the syllable or the rhyme count. This week I've written 3 ballads. I finished Needing Sonnets, I think 2 weeks ago. I also finished the haiku section a little while back there. The only parts I haven't really done, then I need to do my elegies. Halfway through on this new type of poem I'm working on. I'll keep a secret, because I don't know if I'll keep it in. And then I need long form. I think this week I'll be done with ballads, which have been really annoying. If you don't know, well, sorry, the form I've been going off is the A, B, C, B. So the final B in the last bit of the quatrain is a refrain, so it's the same line repeated at the end of each quatrain, which I think there are 7 of these ones. 7 rhymes for A and the 7 rhymes for C, fitting it into a narrative, because ballads and sonnets tend to follow a narrative. There tends to be a story going out. But yeah, long form wise, I've only done 1. I think I've kept over songs of the Warua, or I called it initially the Ballad of Aotearoa because it was based off the Ballad of American Skeletons by Allen Ginsberg, which I think I did a reading for, so actually I might put that up. Just remembered to flip this one to landscape. I've just finished recording, so you should have just seen like a time-lapsed version of all the recordings unedited. So I'm gonna get this this blazer vest and maybe loosen my tie, do some editing, upload it. I think by then it should be time for my second writing block, which is for routines. I don't know if I'll end the vlog after I've uploaded. Maybe I'll end it after all the writing, but yeah. So yeah, catch you soon. Okay, sorry, I was just so focused on getting that editing, uploading, and the writing done as well. So I didn't record me doing the editing, but I think I did a picture, so that might pop up. But yeah, so here we have on One Up. I have 99 total scheduled posts, 33 for each channel on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, as well as I edited the full June readings. So at the end of the month, on July 1st, news NZST, there will be a video at I think 5:45 a.m. release, which is all of June's readings, which I think is the same thing I'm going to do for I've done for May, so that should release June 1st, I think. So yeah, thanks for coming along this far. I don't know how many of you made. I don't know if this will get any views, but you know, I was just, I was interested to see what you all thought. See that I actually do put effort into these, and they're not just, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in every week, every day, sorry. 6 a.m. NZST. I don't know what that is for you, because I don't know who you are. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and obviously YouTube. And yeah, so every day, 6 a.m. NZST. Bye.